On this vote, the yeas are 427, the nays are 1. 2/3 being in the affirmative, the rules are suspended, the bill is passed, and without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
Hello, Gossiper Sharuna here. So, yesterday the House voted to release the Epstein files. And they're saying, Donald Trump needs to sign it. And there were people out there saying, oh, I wonder if Donald's going to sign it or if he's going to let it linger. And, that maybe they already redacted or scrubbed his names and other Republican. And, they're going back and forth. So come now, breaking news, TMZ is reporting and other news outlets are saying Donald Trump signed a bill to release Epstein files. So we should be getting something now. Now, the thing is, what if there's nothing on there that's incriminating Donald Trump? The way people are going at it is like, why didn't you want to sign it? And now, you were like dragging it out. And no, but he got the bill. He signed it today and it was passed yesterday. So you would think if a man is guilty, why sign so quickly to get it out there? And then people are saying he's going to do that because he already had his name scrubbed and whomever he did not want their name out, like Republicans, those are already scrubbed, so it's not a big deal. And I'm hoping it's nothing like that, right? Because we know they were friends. Jeffrey Epstein, his brother, said they were friends. He said Donald Trump and his brothers, they were definitely friends. So it's like, you're on pins and needles. Like, what are we gonna hear? He signed it, because if he signed it, then he knows whatever he did, it's gonna be made public, and and to see that, I think it was what 427 to 1. One lone Republican stood behind Donald Trump not wanting to release it. And we have to remember, he said he wanted it released, right? But then when people kept pressuring to say, your name is coming up, people are saying this and that, then it was like, what's the big deal? We don't have to do it. But again, I am saying, would someone who knows that they did something wrong with this man go to, his private island and, flown on his private jet? Why would you sign the bill so quickly to get it out there? It's like on one hand, people want you to do it because, hey, if you don't do it soon, then you're hiding something. But then you do it this soon, you're like, well, if you did it this soon, then maybe the only thing you'll see in there is that, yes, we did hang out on a couple occasions. I did go on his jet once or twice. Maybe I went to the island once, but I did not do anything inappropriate to any underage girls or, anything like that. So, I can't wait to watch when people break it down. So I'll watch I'll watch the regular news stations, and then I'll also watch, the social media content creators, because some of them are very good in their investigation. So he signed it. So we're going to read this quick article from TMZ. And it says, Donald Trump, I signed bill to release Epstein file. And again, why would you sign a bill to release something if it's going to, incriminate that you did something? Wait, hold on. What, TMZ don't want me to read? Wait, I'm on TMZ, but it's not giving me to read. Hold on one bit. I got it, everyone. I had to refresh because I was like, what? So it reads, Donald Trump has signed the bill to require the Justice Department to release all unclassified records relating to Jeffrey Epstein. This comes after the bill was put on the House floor Tuesday for a full vote, and it passed 427 to 1, sending it to the Senate, which agreed unanimously to approve it Tuesday afternoon and send it to Trump's desk. Kentucky GOP Rep Thomas Massey sponsored the bill with California Democrat Representative Ro Kahana, Kahana and Massey has called on Trump to release the files himself. Remember, Trump could immediately order the release of the Epstein file at any time without a House or Senate vote. So he could have done it without any voting, but he wanted to vote. How depressing, not depressing, how upset is Trump to know that only one of his Republicans stood by him not to release it? I wonder what it's like behind closed doors when he's talking to them. I don't know. President Trump recently did an about face on the Epstein files on Friday. He said Republicans could be soft and foolish to vote for releasing the documents, but he reversed course by Sunday night and said House Republicans should back the bill, promising he would sign it if it reached his decks. So I wonder if he's upset because he thought they wouldn't sign it for it to get to his desk, right? That's what I'm saying. Behind closed doors, I wonder what he's saying to his fellow Republicans who want it out. Trump says he has nothing to hide and that Democrats were the one in bed with Epstein. But Epstein's brother, Mark Epstein, claims Republicans' names are being scrubbed from the files, and that's why the GOP are suddenly on board with a release. So, like I said earlier, if that's the case, we don't want that. We want something that's unscrubbed, something that shows names, everything like that. It says, in a Truth Social post Wednesday night announcing he'd signed the legislation, Trump made it political, claiming Epstein was a long-life Democrat who was deeply associated with many well-known Democrat figures, including Bill Clinton, Larry Summers, Reid Hoffman, Hakeem Jeffries, Stacey Plaskett, and many more. Again, he's talking about the Democrats, not about his fellow Republican. And again, like I said, gossipers, what are your thoughts? His brother, Mark Epstein, is saying, the Republicans, their names are being scrubbed. So, we just have to wait and see. Like I said, when someone comes and show us, the filing of what is really said in there, and if Donald Trump is implicated in any way. But yeah, we just have to wait and see. So, gossipers, what are your thoughts? All this back and forth, are we really going to know the truth? Maybe, maybe not.